multiple times a day.
My daughter's.
Watch my screen. It's only one person, right?
No, it's moving around.
Yeah, every time somebody talks.
Oh, yes,
Did it change?
that's you. Nothing.
Motions.
Nothing.
Only nothing to motion.
I'm still just showing you, maybe showing them, and
Sometime.
I did it last time.
What's this?
There's music in here.
Oh, clean my glasses. Those are dirty. I don't know what you gave me. Most of the time I use them just to hold my head up, but when I can't see them, I appreciate it.
You use them to hold your hair up, is that what you said?
Most of the time. But I can't read. So.
I don't know what those.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh, it moved. We moved. Like,
Just back and forth, or
yeah, it's
Do a
not.
little dance.
yeah, we're having slight technical difficulties.
I don't think very well, so.
Is it moving now?
No,
You'd be okay.
there's the three of us.
We're just gonna have to go with that.
Let's start with that, or with just us?
Call the Town of Gaston regular council meeting for February the 12th, 2026 at 6 p.m. into order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call officials, please.
Brett,
Present.
Robert,
Present.
Tina.
Present.
First on the agenda, we had a guest speaker, but I don't see Rocky Whitehead here at this time. I think if we adjust the agenda and come back to it if necessary.
And the motion to deviate away from the agenda tonight and return back to the guest speaker upon his arrival.
Second.
Motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Moving on to approval of minutes. We've got the January 8th, 2026 meeting minutes. Council, did you see any corrections with those minutes?
Mr. President, I did find a correction on my second time of reading those after receiving the email from the deputy clerk that she needed them by this morning. So it would be my recommendation to table those minutes until next month's meeting.
Okay.
So I have a motion to table the January 8th, 2026 regular council meeting minutes.
Second.
I have a motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Brett.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Katina.
Aye.
Moving on to committee reports. Planning Commission has not met, so there's no report from them at this time.
Parks, I know I spoke last month about asking Robert to take over that committee. Have you made that consideration?
Yeah, at this time, I just can't promise that time. Oh yeah, I just can't promise that time right now.
Okay, so, Brett, I wouldn't leave it to you. You already do one committee, so I will, it's your appointment. I would do the 2026 Parks
Okay.
upon your appointment.
Okay. I make a motion to appoint Katina Gleeson as the liaison for the Parks and Recreation Board for the year of 2026.
Second.
Katina,
Abstain.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett,
Aye. Old business, we have an invoice from, or we had a quote from Super T for light repair that was on the table. If we're not ready to move forward with that, I would recommend that we leave that on the table until a future date.
So, you want to leave it on the table?
Yeah.
Unless you have an update. from
No,
the
I
streets.
was just I was writing this down to make the motion. I was gonna try and do it. I make a motion to leave it on the table for Super T light repair until further notice.
Second that motion.
A motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Brett,
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Tina.
Moving ahead, got leak adjustments. Looks like we had one leak adjustment from last month that was tabled. Can I get a motion to take that off the table?
Motion to remove the leak adjustment for account number 301-44001 off the table.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett,
So council, starting with leak adjustment for account 301-44001. We have receipt for parts. And I do see where there was a significant jump in their consumption.
Are you seeing the 2,000 gallons? I see they're fixed on, looks like 12/29.
Yeah, looks like the January 30th billing on the back page. We had a consumption of 23,978 gallons.
Okay, I'm not seeing that. Maybe I don't have it. Yeah, I don't think I have the back page.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that changes it.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
a little bit.
I don't have that. Mr. President, if it meets all requirements of the town's ordinance for adjustment, I would motion to adjust for account number 30144001.
Second.
There's a motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina,
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. The second leak adjustment is for account 300570001. We do have a receipt from for plumbing parts and repair to a line. And I do see back on the back page, it does appear that they're definitely over the required amount.
Mr. President, I motion to accept the leak adjustment for account number 30057001 as it meets the requirements of the town ordinance.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take a roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Moving on to the claim voucher. Was anybody else able to balance back to what we received?
I don't have a copy of the claims docket, but I have the APV
Or the
voucher.
APV voucher,
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, I did meet, match with the deputy clerk, yes.
Okay. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion to accept the town of Gaston's accounts payable voucher for February 2026 in the sum of $25,960.85, subject to audit.
Second.
Motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Moving on to the claim voucher. Claim voucher in the amount of $128,311.78.
Review now. Mr. President, I would motion to accept the claim docket as presented, subject to audit.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Council, with the changing of the president from 2025 to 2026, we do need to make an adjustment with NDOT to the signing person for CCMG documents. So we do have a resolution that was prepared granting that authorization to me as the president for 2026. Would you like to read through that, or?
I recommend that we read the resolution for the public.
So Gaston Town Council Resolution 2026-01, resolution authorizing signature authority for community crossing grants. Whereas the Town Council of the Town of Gaston, Indiana is committed to maintaining a safe, reliable, and high-quality roadway network that supports residents, businesses, and visitors. And whereas responsible infrastructure investment is essential to preserving the community's streets, ensuring efficient transportation, and supporting local growth. And whereas the town participates in the Indiana Department of Transportation Community Crossings Matching Grant Program to leverage state funds for eligible road and bridge improvements. And whereas participation in the program requires the submission of applications, agreements, and compliance documents to NDOT. And whereas the council finds it necessary to authorize designated representatives to execute such documents to ensure the town's continued participation and investment in its roadway network. Therefore, be it resolved that the town council hereby authorizes President Brett Ellison to sign, execute, and submit any and all documents required by NDOT for participation in the Community Crossings Matching Grant Program on behalf of the town of Gaston. Be it further resolved that the council reaffirms its commitment to maintaining one of the highest quality roadway systems in Delaware County and utilizing available state funding to achieve that goal. Adopted by the town council of the town of Gaston, Indiana, this 12th day of February 2026.
Mr. President, I motion to accept that as prepared.
Second.
I have a motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Moving on to the CCMG selection process. Council, we did receive a project bid analysis and recommendation from the attorney. Did everyone read through that?
I did.
Somebody else.
So what council has said in their recommendation is the following. It's recommended that the town council award the Gaston Road project contract to Brooks Construction Company, Incorporated, in the amount of $77,750, subject to final contract approval. This recommendation complies with Indiana municipal procurement requirements and reflects a documented defensible determination that the award represents the best combination of cost, capability, and risk mitigation for the town. Were there any other questions on that?
Mr. President, I agree. After reviewing the proposal for that bid project. I agree with the town's legal counsel's recommendation.
Okay. Can I get a motion to accept the bid from Brooks Construction Company for the CCMG project for 2026?
I would motion to award the project through the CCMG project to Brooks Construction Company in the amount of $77,750.
Second that.
I have a motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina,
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brad.
Aye. Any questions from the? Okay. Yeah. Do you guys have anything to add to that?
No.
Okay.
So I'll continue working with you guys and we'll get all this submitted to the state and get that funding coming in.
Thank you.
I do have a bunch of paperwork.
You what?
I have a bunch of paperwork they sent me.
The state?
I don't remember who it came from.
It's probably the same form. They just sent it to you 2 or 3 different times. There's only 3 things required to send back to them.
It's this right here.
Yep. I'll help you guys. I'll get that done. Yep. Oh. Thank you.
Thanks for making it a smooth process, because this is my first time going through something like that, so. Made it smooth for us.
Motion on this, right?
Mhm.
Okay. With that, we do have the legal did provide us with a construction project agreement for the 2026 Gaston Road project that we need to approve and sign.
Okay.
I motion to accept the construction budget, project agreement 2026 Gaston Road project as presented to the president.
Second.
Motion with a second.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brad.
Aye.
Do you guys need a copy of that?
And Traci, we are going to have her make an adjustment because she has Katina listed as
Oh,
the president rather than myself.
Or is it just on the wrong page? Where's yours at?
Yours goes here. Hers is on the other page.
That's your-
it was right beside it,
Mhm.
council president
Yeah.
or whatever.
Smart.
Is there somewhere there I need to sign?
Yeah, there is. Back page.
Is that it, Ron?
I don't know what that part was.
Let me make you a copy.
Fixing some streets.
Yeah. I was going to give me paper too. Hmm. Okay. I don't know where she got it at. Her mess, I'm not getting into.
She can stand everything.
Yeah.
I have my own mess.
We don't have,
Nothing.
we don't have any.
Thank you.
We'll need to scan a copy of the resolution over to Jacob as well.
Okay.
So. Moving on to department reports. Start with police.
Is there something you need?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Just look through it and make sure we got everything in there, because I know there's,
What have you guys done?
I'll be right back.
Well done. One minute. Huh? Just like this, stop.
Good evening, Council. Deputy Chief Allen, Gaston Police Department. I got a monthly report for the January 2026. Officers' hours, Chief Barber had 192 hours. Deputy Chief Allen had 116 hours. Captain Rastakis had 19.75 hours. Lieutenant Jarrett had 1.75 hours. He is on medical leave. Sergeant Brown had 17 and a half hours. Officer Denny had 4.25 hours. He just came back from medical leave. Officer Best had 23 hours for the month. Officer Carlos had 24 hours for the month. And Officer Carmen had 0. We didn't do any training last month. We did have a department meeting for an hour. Our total patrol hours were 398.25 hours. Our total hours were 399.25. We had 6 security checks, 39 runs, 14 standbys for a total of 59 runs. We did, let's see, our total fuel use for the month was 52.4 gallons. The total miles patrolled was 357 miles. Questions about that report?
The only question I have is if you guys are called for a backup in another community, do you have a way of identifying that to the council? Like on their 39 runs that you have here, are those all runs in the Gaston community, or it would, if you got called for backup somewhere else, would that be included in those runs?
Yes, if I got called out into the county, that's included in the run.
But I
In
mean,
order-
if
in
you
order
got
for me-
called for a backup to like another, like say Eaton or somewhere like that, is that number, if you're a backup department, is that number in those runs numbers?
Yes.
Is there a way to identify to the council, like, how many times you guys have to go like to other small communities? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. That would be very, very time
Time
consuming
consuming.
to try and figure out. Because I would literally have to
Split it
pull
up.
all of those runs and take a look and see who was primary on the run. It will tell me, like if Eaton's primary and we're secondary, that means, we were in Eaton or we have backed up Eaton, but I would literally have to look at each run.
Well, I know they used to, when I first came on the council, Carl used to give us a report that came out of dispatch, and it pretty much clarified that. I was just curious how many times we get called for backup. They're not our primary, we're not the primary department. That's what my question was concerned. But when we go to other communities, we wait for a backup, or do we just go by, what's our process?
I thought I had a list of the runs attached to it. Thought I emailed them to you.
But can we start that next month if it's not? I don't want to take a lot of your time, but we get dispatched when we go for backup, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Depends on what the nature of the call is.
There are times that the chief and I myself, you know, we, for instance, he goes out on a domestic, you know, we know there's only one officer. We'll go ahead and hit dispatch and tell them, look, we're on our way to help them, you know, because that's going to be really bad. So it depends on the nature of the call. Sometimes we don't get dispatched. We do what we call self-dispatching. So we can go back up another officer.
Is there a law like for how fire department says you can't go inside of a home unless somebody's ever backed you up? Is there, or like
It's more of an officer safety thing. Okay. Most officers won't go into a potential volatile situation without backup
Yeah,
because it's only the smart thing to do.
safety. Yeah.
I'm all about safety. I just, with our small department that we have right now, I'm concerned about how many times that we're getting called out. And then at that time, our community is not covered. That's why I asked the question.
Anything else for PD?
I do have some resignations. Officer Tim Mitchell, Officer David Best, and Officer Rob Harless, correct, Chief?
Yes.
So at this time, I would ask that we support those resignations.
I make a motion to approve the resignations of Tim Mitchell, Daniel Vest, David Vest, sorry, and Rob Harless.
I'll second that motion.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye.
And you've received all equipment back?
Yeah.
From them. The only other thing I have for police is, I forwarded over to your council. Mr. Barber had made a recommendation to, hire a couple officers. I did not get the score sheet from their interviews with the department within itself. But it's my recommendation that we schedule an executive session for the council to meet prospective officers and make a determination after.
Agree.
Is that your motion?
Doing that.
I'm asking for your feedback. I
I
mean,
mean, I'm in agreement with that, so,
so we would just need to
yes.
set an executive session.
Yeah.
Carl, do you know when these officers could meet?
I can get you a list of times tomorrow.
Okay, so if you want to get that and then submit it to the president, and then he can reach out to us
Yes.
with the time. So at this time, I would motion to table the two applications for the Gaston PD Reserve until an executive session has been set.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye.
Carl, do you have anything else?
Yes, I sent you a letter.
Oh, yes, you. Okay,
I
so,
need information on the attorney so I can send it to the e-ticket system.
well, this was on the table today. It's a letter, and it's saying that further, please find attached a spreadsheet you can use to list your ordinances. This will help us get entered into the ECWS for you. For our conversation indicated that all of your ordinances will be heard in court. I don't believe that is correct. I believe that there's only a couple ordinances that's already been sent to the Muncie City Court. Is that correct?
Yeah, the two.
To help with that process, I need to get in touch with your, I need to set up a prosecutor's signature so that a PDF copy of the ticket will get filed along with the case. If you could provide their contact information, that would be appreciative. I would think that you could give them her information, or do you need Tracy to do something
I just need to know who it is and the phone number
for our attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. And you forward that information to him.
Can I write it on the back here?
But verify, because I think that was the holdup before. To my knowledge, and Tracy may have more information, the nuisance ordinance, and then is probably the only ordinance that's sitting up there, and they wanted us to forward more if need be.
Well, this here will get it on the e-ticket, we'll do the tickets on the
Right,
computer, and that way it goes right directly to the court.
right. And I think maybe from some of the information that we received over the month, the tampering with utilities and that kind of stuff probably needs to get up there and get on so you can do those through that process.
And the dog.
Yeah, well, so when you speak with her, have your list of ordinances that you think need to go through that process, and have her, because she's the one that gets them to the court, to the city courts, but they have to have the ordinance on file, and it has to be on our list, correct, for them to see those hearings through the court process.
Okay.
So I would probably work on my list of things that I want to go through that process, and then have that conversation when you talk to her.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Everything is good with the vehicles, and I know we're low on reserves right now. I would ask that Carl and Kevin, if we can't get the reserves in here, that you guys maneuver your scheduling to make sure that we get in some type of weekend coverage.
We are.
And the sooner that we can interview, but you got, like you said, one coming back, so hopefully that'll help you.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else for please.
I have a request.
Yes, sir.
I would like to renew my request for body cam mounts for our vests. It was approved last September or October for, I think it was $150. Is that right, Chief?
I believe so.
To buy mounts for our body cameras, for our vests. We have one over there. Where the other one has went, I have no idea. So I have an engraver, and we have started marking them. And they will be signed out with the body cam when they come in and sign back in. So I would like to renew my request. I was asked to wait till after the first of the year. So I would like to renew my request for $150 so I can get some mounts.
Carl, you don't know where that other mount went?
We got, what, 4?
You got one, I got one, and there's one in the PD. One of these mounting mounts is missing.
I got one in my truck.
Then there's 4. Is that the one that's on your vest? Okay, so that's 4. And we've got
You want 2 more?
4 cams. Yeah,
Couple more we are.
So we don't have any missing, we just need to buy more, correct? Okay. And you can buy 2 with 150, or you need more?
oh yes, yes.
A motion to allow the police department to buy 2 body cam mounts up to the sum of $150.
Second that.
Any particular place that's gonna come out of?
He's got plenty of money in his PD.
Okay.
There's no question there.
Okay. Then I have a motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye.
Thank you, council.
Approved.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Keep staying safe.
I know Mr. Gillespie needs to get out of here, so I'm going to jump to water and sewer next. We did get a quote for generator repairs from Cummins. The estimate was $6,590.48. And this is back at the wastewater plant or at the water plant?
It's at the wastewater plant, and it's a part that controls, its governor, controls the engine speed. And of course, that unit was made in 1978, and most of the parts are obsolete for it, so they've got to update it.
Okay.
To something newer.
Okay.
So, so make a motion to approve Cummins Sales and Service out of Fort Wayne to do the repairs in the amount of $6,590.48.
There's tax on that for $247.77 we can't pay.
Right. Yeah, is that right there?
Mhm.
I submitted a tax form to him since that quote was.
So it would be for the
So that'll probably
6,342.
be removed, yes.
So do I need to redo it and minus that?
It's right there.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right, make a motion to allow the repair from Cummins Sales and Service out of Fort Wayne on equipment model KTA 1150-65 in the amount of $6,342.71.
Second that motion.
Motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye.
I would just have them all sign it.
Just do it.
Just-
Initials or something.
Yeah, just put your initials on there. Then we also, for back to the wastewater treatment plant, back in the blower room and the pump room, we recently went back into that room, and all of the lights seem to be blown. So we're needing to replace those and update those to new LED lights. We do have a quote from NOM Electric LLC, not to exceed $3,500.
And you said at the water treatment plant.
That is at the water treatment plant, yes.
Wastewater.
That's what I
Wastewater.
thought he said, but
Yeah.
this bill says
Waste-
water,
Sorry.
so it's waste.
Yeah.
No, the bill says it.
The bill says,
Or the quote says. The only question I'm sure that has already been answered is that, I know that company had some changes. We do have their liability insurance on file, correct?
It's really the same business. It's just different workers.
The name
Because
hasn't
the
changed.
son is running it, yeah.
I thought
But
the-
I can ask him for another one.
I mean, if it's on file, but I just, the name looked different to me. That's why I was asking the question. I'd motion to accept the quote, work as stated, not to exceed $3,500 at the wastewater treatment plant.
Second.
motion with a second. Please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Got anything else, sir? Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Ray.
Thank you guys for your hard work on getting our water back in. And
Yeah,
the only question that I did have for you, and you can get back with me later, so I know you gotta go, is is there something that we could do preventative wise in the future? Like, should we put an alarm on those towers or anything of that nature? Or do you think we're all up to par on making sure that you're notified as quickly as possible that there's an issue?
Well, I've heard from two people that drove through there evidently right when it happened, and that was after 4 o'clock. And I got the alarm at 5,
So you think it's
and it
sufficient?
was already drained. We lost our water that fast. And we were still pumping 303 gallons a minute, and it wasn't serviceable or going to the towers. And, you know, that situation happened again, may never happen, or it may happen tomorrow. We had the same thing happen when the 8-inch main broke at the water tower. So it depends on the size of the break, how it broke.
Well, if there's anything that you need, I know we're old system versus a lot of the newer technology that's out there. Please let us know. But thank you again
thank
for
you,
all
Ray.
that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Hey, Ray, do you want this?
Yes, I have to email that back to you. All right, thanks.
The streets.
See you, Ray.
None of them asked me for anything, but lately, all they've been doing is plowing snow. And as soon as they got done plowing all that snow, then that happened over there. So they've been on that. And then the day that Ben came back, he said he filled, I think it was either 42 to 47 holes. So basically, that's all that's been done in the last couple. It's been plowing and salting and then fixing that. But nobody's asked me to buy anything or purchase anything.
Okay.
So.
I did see where we received an application.
Yes, I'll do.
I'm not aware of any positions being open in the street department at this time.
Now, I asked the question when I received it, and I think it was just an individual applied for open application that we have not got a job posting. We would
Okay.
post for a job before we would do any. All of our municipality jobs are posted.
Right.
Through the process. You can keep the application on file should an opening occur.
What she said basically. Or if anything else changes, like if we did need like summertime help or something, if anything ever changes or whatever.
Yeah, the town, any job openings we have, we post
Yeah,
to meet all Department of Labor requirements.
Yeah, I haven't been around, so I wouldn't.
So I would just keep it on file. I know the police department, their applications say that they're sort of weird from June to June. I've not looked at ours, but I would think that it would be able to be on file for a year. But I'd recommend if a job posting comes up that individual would reapply. But at this time, to my knowledge, the town has no job openings.
Now I have another question. How long is that one good for? Because if say somebody in here wanted to get a job and they wanted to have an application on file, so if it ever came up, how long is one good for? So that person would know, like, oh, I better come back and re-up it just in case. So if the job pops up, I'm the first one, So they're showing that they're.
Our application does not state, it just states exactly that we are an equal opportunity employer. So I would recommend if a job posting comes available, that any individual that's interested in that job apply at that time during the time frame that's because we state a time frame,
Okay.
just so they wouldn't be missed out on it.
And you said that'll be on the website. Or,
Well, we would vote as a council to even,
no, if a job
We'd have
opened
to,
up.
Right.
if a job opened up, then yes, it would be posted at town hall. It would be generally posted at the post office. And then it's on our Facebook page. And then also, I think, potentially on the website as well.
and most times we run an ad.
Yeah.
And first we do internal transitions first because that's what our handbook says.
I'm just learning this. That's why I was trying to get as much info too.
Anything else for streets?
Anything else you got? I mean, you guys been going pretty hard with everything lately, so
Trying to keep up,
yeah,
keep our hours down.
been kind of hard probably.
We do have a few, potholes we're probably gonna work on this weekend on South Sycamore.
It was only the water driver.
Get shot back out there. Just kidding. Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Do you have any, we do have another claim that I forgot to cover when we were doing claim approvals. This is for Traci Janney for mileage in the amount of $66. Sorry, Pittenger. For $66.15.
You back in time?
Yeah.
Motion to accept the, mileage as presented, subject to audit.
Second.
Katina,
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett.
Aye.
I didn't hear it.
Have you got anything else? Okay. Have you got anything?
We tabled the fire department, subject to your meeting with the trustees. I don't know if you have any information on
Yes.
that.
Yes, so I did speak with the trustees. They had money available to cover that. And so it was my recommendation, and I apologize for not following up. My recommendation to the fire department was to reach out to the township for funding, that we would certainly entertain, future funding requests, but that we did not have that kind of money available at this time.
So are you gonna leave it on the table? Are you gonna take it off the table and take action?
I would go ahead and accept a motion to remove that from the table at this time.
Motion to, remove the fire department request for equipment off the table.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. So it's my recommendation that at this time, the fire department go for funding that the township already has appropriated, and was planning on providing to the department this year, and that we deny that request from the town for this at this time.
Did they say they would purchase it? That
Yes.
equipment?
Yes.
I'll make the motion to, decline the request from the fire department for the equipment presented at the January meeting pursuant to the fact that the Washington Township is going to purchase that piece of equipment.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina,
Aye.
Robert,
Aye.
Brett.
Aye. Council, anything else that I missed?
I think we got everything off the table.
Comments from the community?
What is the $77,000 for the road? What all does that cover?
As far as where that work's being done,
Yeah, is
that work's
like
being
almost-
done on West Elm Street. So it'll go from from the edge of the town limits up to Jackson Street, I believe.
Here, right? Am I looking at it correctly? Like right here, right around here?
Yeah,
But the 77,000 is not the town's portion.
that is not the town's portion, no. Our portion is 25% of 20 or 25%.
25,750.
Yeah. So it's 25,750 would be our portion of that.
And that's all they're doing, though, just that.
That's all they're doing, because that's all the funding that we have to be able to match with.
Last year.
If we had more funding available, then yes, we would look at doing more work at a time.
But our intent is to apply this year for more, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think next focus will shift over to Sycamore Street. So,
We just kind of got there at the end of it last
Right.
year.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
seeing no further comments, I would entertain a motion to adjourn at 6:55 p.m.
Motion to adjourn at 6:55 PM.
Second.
Motion with a second, please take roll call.
Katina.
Aye.
Robert.
Aye.
Brett.
Aye.